Hello, this is Jamie from RandomizeUser.com with a boring-ass talky episode of Let's Play Unity 4 Savage Lands, brought to you by the good people at Unity 4. Okay, I'm labouring that a bit because, as I mentioned in a recent video, we're in the latter days of the Unity 4 version of Savage Lands, before it migrates to Unity 5. And it's also the latter days of the island we've come to see in the last 40 or so episodes. Yeah, the whole map is actually being chucked in the bin and set on fire, which is very exciting for future episodes of these videos. It also means my entire series up to now has been a pointless waste of time. Hooray! Yeah, so I'm going to spend this entire episode gathering together everything we know about the near future of Savage Lands, to save you trolling hours of dev streams on Twitch and picking through forums and stuff like that. So all the information that I've got is of course subject to change, as ever, which brings me on to game update 19. So I'm currently playing on update 18, that's the one where they introduced the forest gremlins. Now the devs originally said that the game would migrate to Unity 5 after update 18, but that's now changed. There will be an update 19 first. No word on what's actually in game update 19, but it'll be very soon, and it'll almost certainly be just tweaks and bug fixes and stuff like that. There's obviously no point in updating the actual map at this point if they're going to get rid of it in the not too distant future. So yeah, and there's obviously tuning to be done for things like the dragon encounter and possibly even the forest gremlins, so expect that rather than anything major. I likely will do a video on update 19, but I call it now, that video will be a dog. You don't have to watch that one. Right, so I'm heading towards the Eastern Dragon Tower. This should be bear country, and possibly pig country as well, but I haven't really seen anything. The wildlife is quiet at the moment. Okay, so let's get deeper into what it means to actually get a brand new island, a whole new map in Savage Lands. So first of all, it is worth saying that it is a completely new island that they're going to introduce. It's not just going to be this map, tweaked ever so slightly. It will be a smaller island. The devs have said, given a percentage, but I mean, this seemed very vague about it, so I won't repeat that. I also can't remember it. So yeah, yes, it's going to be better designed because they've obviously had experience with this one, and there'll be more variants. There'll be better crafted areas and less trudging for ages between landmarks because it'll be smaller. Obviously, hopefully, it'll still feel like you can actually get dangerously lost on the island. We're not talking about it's going to be like quarter of the size or anything. It's just going to be a slightly smaller one. But I'm just looking forward to it not being so much of a chore to get around when you know you're getting the right way. There will be more variants in the geography, cliffs and things like that. And there will be distinct biomes, although all fitting within the wintry theme of the game. Don't expect a bloody desert biome or something. To hell with that, I don't really want to be up there anyway. Actually, I think I'll head towards the ruins of Askyra, so I should really be going kind of... oh shit, I'm right. Going in completely the wrong direction. I'll go over this direction. So apparently the new map will also contain additional small offshore islands, hinting at the introduction of craftable boats and things like that. There will potentially be 3 monoliths instead of 1. And fingers crossed for the long-awaited fortress that will host the dragon encounter, rather than the current one that's actually at the ruins of Askyra. Oh, Askyra. Finally, I reckon there'll be some trees on the new island. I'm pretty sure about that. And rocks. Also trees. Yeah, when I said it was going to be a boring Turkey episode, I didn't actually expect there to be literally nothing out there at the moment. There's nothing... Oh, hang on, no, there is a bear. There's a bear behind me. Which, for some reason, yeah, I didn't meet when I just walked past it. Obviously, just walked past it just now without noticing. I can also hear a forest gremlin somewhere. I'm cackling away. Apparently the forest gremlins are only in their first stage of introduction into the game. They will become a bit more interesting later on. At the moment, they're interesting mainly for the fact that different tribes have different drops and things. Hey, look at this! I don't recognise this bit. I'm supposed to be going through Askyra. Another little abandoned camp very near to the Eastern Dragon Tower. There's probably nothing worth picking up, though. That's the thing, once you've actually got to a certain level of the game, there's not really that much... Oh, a stone hammer. See what I mean? There's really not much that can spawn that really inspires you, other than things like green dragon scales and things like that. Let's just reorient ourselves north. Right, so what about games saved on this map? And will they be destroyed forever when it goes to Unity 5? Well, the latest that I've heard is that any world saves created under Unity 4 will still be accessible in the new world order. But that's like a hopefully rather than a guarantee. So you will be able to revisit the old map using your old saves, but when you start a new game in Unity 5, you will actually have to use the new map. But that's a work in progress, as I say. Technical challenges and all that sort of thing, so nothing's guaranteed. Actually, let's Ragebane the bear. Just to be clear, your character saves are definitely going to carry over no matter what, because they're stored in the cloud and all that sort of stuff. So no matter what happens, you'll have a way to keep all your old loot. Oh! Oh look! Excellent! I got a wooden stick! Oh yeah, there's also all the bear stuff. Lots of delicious bear meats, and a claw. I've got so much storage these days, look at all this. Space for days. What's that? Oh no, it's just a graphical thing. Hey, what's that? That is different. Oh, you can... Oh, I never knew you could do that. Huh. I wonder how long that's been there. I've discovered something new. Yeah, that's actually quite good. I'll find a use for it at some point. My Ragebane is half depleted now, which is a bit of a worry. Oh god, there's another bear there, look. Let's go actually back up north again. Right, okay, so there's got to be a few things left to say, so let's just have a bit of a plough up to Askyra, and we'll chat about some more stuff. Well, to be honest, there isn't really much else I can say. Unity 5 Savage Lands will come with better graphics and better performance and all that sort of stuff, and it will let the devs do things that are currently not possible in the way that they've built the game in Unity 4. So that should be interesting to find out what exactly that means. I haven't actually a clue what it means in practice, only that ultimately it's going to be a better game for the Switch, and better to do it now than further on down the line, I guess. Multiplayer-wise, one thing the devs want to flesh out is a loot dividing system for multiplayer raids and such. In fact, you can already type in, let me just do this, press enter, and type in /D100. Do that, and hey presto, it'll do a die roll for you. And I got 31 out of 100. Well, actually, that wasn't 31, that was 11. But 31 is what I wrote in this script, and by God, I refuse to change a single word of that. No, seriously, I've made a big script for this episode. I'm not smart enough to remember all the information about this Unity 5 business. Anyway, the die roll thing means that you can set things up so that everybody rolls once, and then the raid leader, whoever that is, can distribute dragon loot to whoever gets the highest roll. We did this on a recent Twitch stream after a somewhat glitchy dragon raid, and it clearly needs refinement, not least because you can't actually scroll up old chat on the screen. Anyway, whatever. I can't wait, actually really can't wait now for the Unity 5 version of Savage Lands. This series of videos is at the stage now where I've basically covered everything in depth. And I don't want to make videos just for the sake of putting out a new video. So a new island will revitalise the series, I hope. A fire gremlin over there. And it will keep us going strong to episode 50 and hopefully beyond. Right, so that's a nice note to end on. So click the subscribe button to be notified of all our future Savage Lands videos, and loads of other stuff as well. Such as that one video I made about a Frenchman taking a shit on a photocopier. Yeah, that's called Demetrios, I think that was. A very strange point-and-click adventure game. I don't know why I particularly mentioned that one, but it's a laugh, innit? Right, so thanks for watching. Come on, get tonks. Tonk, tonk, tonk. Did you... Oh, you're terrible. Piss off. Yep, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, hopefully for a video on Game Update 19. So, bye for now.